Hey, welcome back everyone. This is Preston with Results Digital. We are the leading digital marketing agency just for roofers in the United States. And in today's video, I want to walk you through how we set up our YouTube ad strategy for our roofers. This does a couple of things. I'm kind of going to do this off the top of my head. You've ever heard the statement where people are like, man, I feel like I see you everywhere. Well, that's on purpose, right? This is a strategy where no matter where someone turns in the YouTube ecosystem, they're going to feel like, man, are you following me around? And there's another thing it does, is it solidifies your brand as having experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. That's a technical term. It's EEAT. And that's what you want to do with your YouTube strategy. And I am a proponent. I helped Eustis Roofing out in Lake County, Florida. I was the only digital marketer that they ever hired, and we helped them to not only grow their YouTube channel, but monetize it. They were able to get partnerships with the shingle manufacturers, and when everything was everyone was having to raise prices due to inflation, they actually had the power to say, no, you're not raising ours because you get so much business through us. And so that's one of the benefits. 2, you get invited to speak at conferences, you get lead generation, you get leads from your YouTube channel, and it helps cement your status where people just feel like, man, I see you all over the place. And so that is what a good YouTube strategy can do, and that's what I want to kind of show you. Okay, so the first thing I want to say is your video content matters. Okay, this strategy will not work if you have crap content. You should be making your content to be top of the funnel, middle of the funnel, bottom of the funnel. Let me explain what that means. Top of the funnel, you're going to speak more from observation. Hey, I've worked on thousands of roofs. And the one thing that I've noticed is that a lot of roofing companies like to cut corners by XYZ. Okay? Hey, I've done siding on thousands of homes. And one of the things that a lot of siding companies do is they cut corners by XYZ. Right? It's an observation, but in a way, it's kind of a subtle flex as to what you've been able to observe. All right, so that's top of the funnel. Middle of the funnel content is where you're going to get more in depth. You're going to be showing how you do your drip edges. You're going to be showing how you do your flashing. You're going to be showing how you do your nail patterns, why you do your nail patterns that way. You're going to be showing all of the things that showcase your expertise, your experience, your authoritativeness, and your trustworthiness. Why do people and why should people trust you with their roofing versus your competitor? And so you need to be thinking in terms of that as you make these videos. Have pride in your work. Show off your work. Show off your employees. Show off the employees that have been with you for 20 years. And hey, this is fill in the blank. And he's been doing this thing for our metal roofs for 20 years. Show off what you do for team building. Show off what you do for training, for getting certified with a certain roofing manufacturer like Certainteed or GAF. Show forth your expertise. Show forth why someone should go forward with you. So if you're doing that and you're making there's ways that you can shoot. I don't know that you can do it on an iPhone, but there are ways that you can shoot one video that can be edited to be a short video and broken up into segments for shorts and also used as a long form video. And I think that's the best way to double dip. And our agency will work with our roofing companies to help script these videos while we're getting started. The goal is to take you by the hand, hold your hand, get you used to how to make these videos. We will edit them for you, and then we will post them on your social channels. And then we will use them in your YouTube campaigns. Because a lot of roofers, they don't know how to do that. They're not used to doing that. It takes a while to get into it. But your video content matters. In the middle of the funnel is where you're really starting to flex your expertise. And the bottom of the funnel content is where you're going to now have a direct call to action. And it's used for people who have now seen you repeatedly in multiple ways. They've been to your website and that is going to be calls to action. So I'm just going to show you on mine. All right, so right here in my YouTube channel, I have these two videos. These two videos are not public, they're unlisted, and they're only used in ads. Those are long form to show in long form ads. These are short form to be shown in shorts, and they're both unlisted, and they have one purpose only. Those are bottom of the funnel, or BOFU. The rest of my videos, whether they're long form videos or short form videos, are all top and middle of the funnel. The shorts are top and middle of the funnel. The long videos are, or the horizontal videos are straight up middle of the funnel. So you want to build a campaign strategy that's going to help hit all those areas and bring people from never having heard of you into now they're ready to work with you. They've basically already hired you when they click submit on the form. You just have to negotiate on price. So we use 5 different campaigns. You can do this with 4 campaigns, but let me give you how these campaigns are laid out. The first 2 campaigns are top of the funnel, and they're going for YouTube subscribers and follow-on views. All right, so YouTube subscribers and follow-on views, that's what you can see right here, right? This one today has gotten 22 new subs on YouTube. If you don't know, on YouTube, you have to have at least 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours of watch time in a 30-day period in order to monetize. But the money that you get from monetization is like pennies on the dollar, right? It's not worth it. I think what's worth it is the audience that you build and the saturation that you build in getting a channel into a monetized state. All right, so while monetization is the goal, it's not the end in itself, because it doesn't pay crap. You're not going to be getting paid Mr. Beast money, right? So you're really just trying to get the saturation that it takes. So that's what these 2 campaigns are doing. I segregate mine shorts and long form. Here's why. Google, especially using in maximize conversions, the AI will bid in order to get the goal, right? So these 2 campaigns, I'll show you one of them. The campaign goal is to get engagements, subscriptions and engagements. That's basically subscribers and people who watch your videos. And that's the conversion goals right there, right? Well, what it might start to do is if it sees that the long form are hitting that goal easier, it will start to neglect your shorts and it won't show them. Well, shorts are a very viable method to building an audience. And so I like to segregate the 2 and have one for shorts, one for long. You can see I'm only doing $15 a day towards each, because that's really all I want to spend right now. It's a total of $100 a day, my whole strategy. And that's just building my channel. That's building people who are going to subscribe and watch my content, right? Now, how you target this matters as well. I always turn off optimized targeting. That's just a way to say, hey, Google, screw me. The channels I choose, and for long forms I use in feed. For shorts, I use shorts. So I turn everything else off. So for my shorts campaign, it's just YouTube Shorts. For my long form, it's just in feed. Okay? That's very important. I put the language as English. I'm hitting the entire United States. So the audience. This is, I can't even tell you how important this is. I target people based on keywords. Okay, so first off, I don't put anything else right here. On the demographics, I don't want to filter too much because the keywords that I'm using, the keywords and URLs are the filter. So I leave the household income as it is. The only thing I change is the age. I don't want to show the video to 18-year-olds. But 25 to 65 plus is fine. Next, I go into how I'm targeting. So within Google Ads, I can target people who have searched any of these terms on any Google property. Okay, so that means YouTube, that means Google itself, Google Maps. I can target all these, right? So all of these. roofing company Facebook marketing, roofing content marketing, roofing contractor Instagram, roofing leads, Google Ads for roofers, right? Down here, I can target people who have gone to these types of websites. All right, so Certainteed, Angie, roofingcontractor.com, Service Titan, those would be what roofers visit. So those are the people that I want to target because those are my client. And for you, there are certain terms that we can pull from your Google Ads report. If you're not running Google search ads, shame on you. You absolutely need to run Google search ads. That's the first thing I tell people to run. And we can pull that from your search terms report. We can pull all the high intent, bottom of the funnel hiring terms, right? Even we can even target what's really helpful is within Google Ads, search ads. That is, there might be people searching roof replacement cost or roof replacement pricing. That seems like it's bottom of the funnel. It's not. It's a top of the funnel, middle of the funnel research term. You can start to target those people because they're in the process of researching how much a roof replacement is going to cost. When someone's ready to hire, they search roof replacement company near me or roofing company near me. But when they're in the research phase, they're using price and cost terms. Well, you can target that within YouTube ads, within the audience right here. Okay, so I'm building my YouTube subscribers from people who are actually searching for roofing SEO companies, roofing digital marketing companies, and that's who I'm targeting. All right, next part of the funnel, bringing them down the funnel. And by the way, for this, I'm using all of my public videos, my long form and my short form videos. Right here, I move into prospecting. So for prospecting, I'm again still using, I have a very select number of short videos. These are all shorts right here. Okay, so this is long form, this is shorts. These are all shorts, okay? And on these in particular, these shorts videos are ones that I've hand selected that are more kind of middle of the funnel, like really trying to aggressively more flex and show forth my experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness to move people over to click on my site, right? So these two have a goal, get people to the website. I would love for them to convert right there. Most of the time it's going to take more touch points. So it's just a stage in the funnel. And just to show you what the settings look like, again, it's going for conversions versus the other campaigns that were going for engagements. And on mine, it's going for book appointments, but on you as a roofer, you would want to go for qualified website forms, qualified website calls. Okay, so those are the two that you would want to target. And I'm going to put out a Google search ads video, and I'll talk about why you want to target qualified. And again, within this, I'm targeting that same keywords and URL audience. Now, on this one in particular, it's also prospecting, but this is targeting the people who have watched my videos, right? So anyone that's engaged with my YouTube channel, right? So from the first step that I just showed you, I'm now retargeting those people. Okay, so YouTube viewers over the last 540 days, YouTube views, 30 days, subscribed, visit my channel, liked the video. I'm retargeting all those people. And again, same thing with the filtering on demographics. The only thing that I'm limiting Google is I don't want to show this to 18-year-olds or really anyone 24 or less. So this is the middle of the funnel. Now, when they hit my website, and I have that right here, just slide that on over. So this is what's happened today. This prospecting campaign has brought 18 people to my website. Not bad for 20 bucks. Or actually I spent 74 bucks today, but not bad. And again, the whole purpose is just to get people over to my website. We're now moving them from top of the funnel where we're, hey, good to meet you, middle of the funnel flexing, and now sending them to the website for consideration. And once they do that, once they go to my website, they are now getting hit with a retargeting campaign. Again, it's still going for conversions, still looking to book appointments, but this is just people, and these are doing YouTube in-stream ads. Okay, this is important. These are in-stream. So that's the little 5 seconds clickables on the long form. On the shorts, I'm doing both in-stream and shorts feed. Okay, and my audience is remarketing. This is anyone that's been to my website. So anyone who's been to my website, I'm going to target them. And these videos are the ones that are hidden on my YouTube channel. So see right there and right there, the two videos. And you can see that's these two right here and these two right here. So I have special videos that are hidden from the YouTube public that are just used for remarketing. This is where we're going in to close the deal. I'm being direct with them about calling them to action to book an appointment with me, a strategy call. So that is kind of the YouTube funnel, if you will. And when you do it like this, people are going to walk away from the YouTube platform thinking that you're following them everywhere. And you are, but it just wears people down. It wears them down. And they'll begin to think about it. And at first they're like, nah, skip, swipe on a short, skip on a long form. But it just wears them down, right? And YouTube knows how to do that. It will just wear them down. And because you're getting more focused with the content up here, a little bit more value added, here definitely more value added, and also a little bit more calling them to have a response. And then by the time they get to the bottom of the funnel, it's like, hey, fish or cut bait, dude. Let's get on the horn and have a strategy call because you've been watching a lot of my videos and you've gone to my website. And when we set this up for a roofer, it just totally helps them dominate. And again, the key to this is you have to have good content, and your text, your verbiage on these ads each step of the way needs to be custom tailored. So the videos have to be custom tailored and the text that you're using has to be custom tailored. So that's our YouTube strategy, and it's highly effective. And if you would like help setting this up, there's a link to book a strategy session in the description. It's free, and we will only work with one roofer in a local area. That's so that we can help that roofer dominate their local market. We're not interested in partnering with 100 different roofing companies. We only want a handful of roofing companies that we can help them to grow and scale so that they can accomplish their financial goals. So if that's something that interests you, I'd love a chance to talk with you, see if it's a good fit. We're not the cheapest in town, but we're also not the most expensive. But I feel that we're the best. So again, this is Preston with Results Digital. Like the video, subscribe for more.